Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. This is my second cash unstuffing slash savings update slash contribution slash budgeting video for next week slash check-in. So how many slashes was in there? Anyways, this has been a really interesting week for me. Hey everyone, it's Editing Danny here. I just wanted to interrupt to let you know when I said it's been a week, I mean it's been a week. And I don't know if you'll hear it, but I can hear it. I am just so crazy in these. And I just thought I'm just going to combine both of the videos together. So you just get one chaotic, crazy video this week instead of two chaotic, crazy videos a day apart. So I'm sorry if you liked these two separate ones. If you didn't, you're welcome, I guess. But anyways, I'm not going to hold you up too much. I just wanted to let you know that it gets worse. So can't believe I'm putting this on the internet. Yay. Love you. Bye. And it's not that this was a bad week, but it was definitely a week for spending. So as we unstuff these envelopes, you will see most of them are already pretty unstuffed. There is not much to unstuff or unpack or contribute. But nonetheless, that's what these are there for. They're there to be spent, and spent they were. Before I do all that, I just want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and old subscribers. I mean, I've only been doing this for like a month, so you can't really be old at this point. But just people who have supported me, liked my videos, it means a lot. And when you comment saying that you've just subscribed or that you enjoyed it, it really makes my day. And it's really fun to get to share this. So that said, if you don't like this, feel free to click out. That's totally fine. I know I'm not going to be everybody's top cup of tea, but if you do enjoy following my journey or just like my videos or whatever, it means a lot. So anyways, ramble over. Without further ado, let's get into this unstuffing. So gifts rolls over and so does fuel. Date. We have a sad little 60 cents in there. Well, I shouldn't say sad. It's actually really good that this one's empty because it means that my husband and I were actually able to go on some dates this week and use the money and have some quality time together and just treat ourselves. So that's what that money's there for, is to invest in our marriage and in our time together. And so I'm glad we did that, and we still have a little bit of silver to chuck in our coin jar. So that's very exciting. Miscellaneous has $2, which is $2 more, but I don't keep the coins in the envelopes. The coins go into the challenges. So now it's going to be a little empty, which is sad, but like I just said, the money is there to be spent. So $2 into our little sealed jar. If you don't know what this is, it is completely sealed. It is a really fun way to just challenge yourself to save some coins because you can only open it with a can opener. So once you open it, it's open and you have to buy a whole new one, and once it's in there, it's in there. Like, there is no getting that sucker out unless you're going to commit to being a failure or you've filled it all the way up. Like, you've either got like a lotto worth of money in there or you're saying it's not worth it, time to open it. And so that's really helpful so I don't just dig in and grab a couple bucks when I want something. Groceries is also empty, so that's why, this is date, what am I doing? That's why miscellaneous only had $2, was because we went very over on groceries this week. I think we spent like between 130 and 160 on groceries, and then we bought food out, which was what we used miscellaneous for because we had already used our date money. And so yes, this week most of our spending was on food. I think all of our spending was on food, and you know what, I'm a little embarrassed to admit, but hey, it's one of those weeks. I think we ate like 3 meals at home, so that's almost 50-50, which, you know what's not bad. And then Christmas, of course, will roll over. So, I almost forgot my envelope. One sec. So I have my little Percy purse here. Percy pass? Oh my gosh. Anyways, so for notes, I have a $5 for the $5 jar. 20 and another, oh sorry, I have hiccups for some reason. Another 5. And for our coinage, look at this. Can we just appreciate, ew, why do my hands look, I just had a bath and I feel like my fingers look like a grandma, so ew, sorry about that, but like, look at that, 2, 4, 6, 7. How satisfying. I love that. So, not too bad. 170 left over, which is pretty good, if I say so myself. But yeah, like I said, pretty much a big spending week this week. So I'm just grateful to have anything rolling over and going into our challenges because I budget to spend, and so when I don't spend, it's really, really good because I like when it builds up. But I'm kind of just rambling, so I'm going to open up my budget book and let's budget for this week. Okay, I'm back. I think before I said we were going to budget, but I meant we were going to check in. We're going to check in for the week and see how we did. So, my spending, we didn't do too bad. I've still got, oh, sorry, I just hit the thing. I've still got 170, oh, that's the wrong spot. We're off to a great start. So, minus $30, I've got 170 left. Oh my gosh, if that doesn't sum up where I'm at mentally, I don't know what does. I apologize for the chaotic energy I'm giving off in this. It is not what I strive for, but you know what? I almost wasn't going to film today just because I'm not feeling my best, just personally, and this week was kind of a dud, and I was like, hey, there's only 14 people to let down. Could be worse. But I'm like, no. I love you guys, but I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. And if you're true, then you won't care if I'm a little bit crazy because truth is you probably get a little crazy too. So maybe this will humanize me or maybe this will annoy you and you won't come back. Either way, it's fine. Groceries, we spent, I'm going to write 100. We spent like 160 or something, but that leaves us with $0. Miscellaneous, we spent basically the full 80, so we're left with $0. I write spent even if part of it went into challenges and savings funds because it's just easier than trying to write how much I spent and then whatever, like it's in a jar, it's in a savings, it's far away, I don't know where it is, it's not in here, so I have $0 is basically that. Gifts will still have 20, I believe. No, somehow, yeah, gifts still has 20. I did not spend a single thing, so that is great, which means it still has 20. Christmas, I didn't spend a thing, so it still has 120. And blessings, I didn't use this week, so that still has 20 as well. So, where we started, where we're at. It's not too bad. These bottom ones are pretty consistent. My spending, I actually did pretty well. I only spent like $10. The rest was literally just coins and $5, which straight away go into the jar. And even though the things I buy were cheap, I don't use the $5 note when I get one because I just really want to put it into the savings jar. So I grab like break a 20 or grab a 10 and break a 10, which then gives me another 5 and more coins. So it does mean that more of my spending goes into savings challenges, but it's worth it for me because then it means I actually do build up those savings in those different jars and funds and whatnot, which is just important to me. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really short video actually because I've literally just unstuffed and done my check-in, so Okay, so today I am going to be budgeting my brand new paycheck. So I got paid today, which is Monday the 27th. You might be seeing this tomorrow or the next day. It just depends when I actually edit this to when videos come out, because I do this around my job, obviously, and that changes all the time. I don't work the same shifts every week, so I'm not sure when you'll be seeing this, but let me just sit down. Okay, but the date that I got my paycheck was the 27th. So 27, 9, 21. The amount that I got this week was $786 and some cents. So this is just my income, 786. If you're new here, I will just quickly explain. I budget every paycheck weekly, just my paycheck. So I am married and my husband works full time, but I just budget with my income. He covers expenses like our rent and big chunks of our savings. I budget things like our bills that come out, like rego, insurance, Wi-Fi, all that stuff, and our variable spending. So groceries, fuel, our spending money, all that kind of stuff. And then whatever's left over goes into savings. So bulk of my paycheck each week goes to different expenses that we have, whether it's fixed or variable. And half of his paycheck goes to our rent and the other half of his goes to savings. So that's why the number is so small. That's why you don't see like rent or something like that, or mortgage. We don't own this place, we just rent it. But yeah. Anyways, just in case you want to know why this will look probably nothing like yours if you are married or out of home. Anyways, that aside, my income, I only have 2 fixed expenses which stay the same, mostly the same every week, and that's tithes, which this is the one that I budget 10%. That's how much I tithe, but that changes depending on my income because I am casual and my shifts constantly change. So I work roughly the same amount every week, but you know, it's bound to change doing shift work. So 10% this week would be $78.60, but I always round up, so $79. And my bills, so all of that stuff, I pay $135. So 79 plus 135. So that's 214. Cool. So if I started with 786 minus 214, I'm left with 572. Alright. I always do these ones first because they stay the same. So I never have to worry about if that's going to change, because minus a couple of dollars depending how many hours I work, it's going to be like I'm paying that no matter what. If I don't have enough money, it's not going to come out of my tithes or my bills. It's going to come out of like our date or miscellaneous or something like that. You know, these things are going to change, not this. So let me zoom you in a little. Alright. Sorry that you won't be able to see the whole calculator. I hope that's not too annoying, but I'm just going to write down our variable expenses real quick so that we can just fill in the blanks. Okay, so these are all of our different cash envelopes. So now I'm just going to budget out how much each category is going to get. So groceries gets 100. Fuel we give 50. No, we don't. I don't know why I just did that. Let me just write it here. fuel we do 120, so I get 50, which is where the 50 came from, and my husband gets 70 because he's got a bigger tank and uses the more expensive fuel, so that gets us through a week. I get $50 spending, and so does my husband. We also give ourselves $50 for dates and activities. Gifts, this week we will be doing gifts. Christmas will also get 20. Blessings will not get anything this week, and miscellaneous will get 20. So blessings and gifts, these both get $10 a week, but because I go to an ATM, not a teller, I can't get $10 notes out. So the smallest amount I can get out is a 20. So instead I just get $20 each week, and then each fortnight I just swap over which one gets it. So last week Blessings got the 20, which means this week Gifts gets 20, and then I just keep rotating. So it equals out, it averages out to $10 a week, but they just get $20 every 2 weeks instead. So when I add up all of this, it should come to 340. So let me just double check that real quick. Sorry, it comes to 430. I think I said 340. I got it backwards. So that should come to 430. Alright, so now if we had 572 minus 430, we are left with $144 left over. 142. Oh my gosh, are the words I'm saying matching what you're seeing? I am so sorry. I was in a bit of a weird, like, hazy mood in my last video, and I'm not sure if that's carried over to this one, so if it has, I am so sorry. But I can't help it. You are where you are, and this is where I am. So, I don't know why I say so much. It's, you know how some people say or when they're thinking? I think my thing is so. I don't know how many you've heard so far in this video, because when I just say it as a filler in editing, I just cut it out. So if you ever see like a weird cut and it's like the pen was here and it's now over there, but the sentence continued, it's because I cut out a so that you didn't have to listen to it, because they're just annoying. Like, ugh. Anyways, moving on. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting a wall. This is the last video times 2, I guess. We are so close to getting this budget done. So, see? Anyways, let's just move on. I am not paying off any debt at the moment. We are just working on our savings goal, which is a new car for my husband. So I just call this our new car savings, and it will get all of the leftover money, so a whole 142, which will leave us with $0 and $0. So I like to do the zero-based budgeting method, which to me basically just means whatever I start with, by the time I've done my budget, I will have nothing left over. Not that it's all spent, that would be sad, but that it's all in a designated spot. So this is going in savings, this is semi-saving / saving to be spent, so that when I get a paycheck, the whole thing doesn't go towards like one thing, it's spread out over a longer time. It's like afterpay for yourself, but like prepaying, paying in advance so you can pay it in full, like prepay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is completely done and nothing I'm saying is relevant to anything, so let me go get some cash out and we will pick it up there. Right, we are back. We have our money and it's time to do the beloved cash stuffing. Now, this week is going to be a little bit different. As you saw, we budgeted all our different amounts here on the side of the screen on our little like budget page planner, whatever. But this week I actually like you saw, I had $170 left over, and with the $50 right here that is going to me, that would mean that I have $230, which means I have saved up enough to buy my hammock. And I am so excited because I have wanted one for literally probably more than a year, maybe a year and a half, could be even close to two, yeah, almost 2 years, because I wanted one last Christmas, the Christmas before last Christmas. I don't know. Anyways, it's been 1 to 2 years, and 230 is plenty for the hammock that I have my eye on, and it covers shipping. So instead of getting out more cash, instead of depositing my cash from my envelope into the bank, what I'm going to do, or what I did do, is I only got out a certain amount of money from the bank, and the rest is going to come out of my envelope. So let me just put this 170 out here. So you will also notice that, so that brings it to 1, 2, 3, 50. Hey, I think I got out too much cash actually. Okay, I may still have to deposit because that's more than what I was meant to get. 360. Oh no. Wait. 1, 2, 350, 370, 390, 430. No, 410. I think I will still have to take some back because my husband's away at the moment and I sent him $120. That would be his fuel and his spending. So whatever's left over I need to deposit back so that we can do the right amounts, because I paid for the hammock on my card, so it's kind of confused everything. So I'm going to fill everything except my spending money, hubby's spending money, and hubby's portion of fuel. And whatever's left over goes back to the bank because I think I did get out too much money. So that said, groceries gets its usual 100. So let's just cash and see what happens. Which, like I said, he's away, which means hopefully we'll spend less on groceries because it's just me eating until Friday. And then when he gets back, it's just the weekend, and then I get paid like in 2 days' time. So this is leftover fuel money, which is always great. We're just putting in my fuel money, which I am on a quarter of a tank, which I feel like always happens on payday. But it's great because it means that I'm keeping this extra 50 in there for a while. So I might be driving to go see him at work because his work is like 3 hours away at the moment. And I have 2 days off while he's down there, so I might go stay a night and hang out, but I don't know yet, we'll see. Just depends what's going on. Date will get its usual 50. I don't know if this is interesting what I'm talking about or if it's just like boring and oversharing because it just kind of like comes out of my mouth. But I'm like, does anyone actually enjoy hearing about it, or should I just like shush and do more of like ASMR? I don't know. I don't think I'd be very good at that. Anyways, gifts is getting the 20 this week. I do have a blessings envelope, not like this. It's just a paper one, but it looks really ugly, and I didn't really want to use it. Well, I'm not using it this week because I'm not stuffing it, and I didn't really want it to be on the camera since it's so ugly, so I just didn't. But anyways, Christmas is getting 20. So that will mean it now has 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 140. Very, very nice. Still have not done a single bit of shopping, but that's okay. We still have a bit of time. How is my hand? It's still like damaged. Why is my camera just like not? Anyways, I can't get it to focus, but yeah, that scar is just not healing. I ruined it once at work and it's just like, nope, forever injured. Miscellaneous also gets 20. Alright, so it looks like I got 150 too much Is that what that is? Which 120 is for my husband, which means I got out $30 too much. Is that right? Oh, I see. No, I don't see. Anyways, I think I just got out 100 too much. So maybe I'll just deposit this into the bank, put it towards savings. Who knows? Maybe I'll just put it into an envelope for next week. That way I've already got some money in advance. I don't really know because it's already sent. Let me just check my bank real quick. Okay, I just checked my bank and 100% this is meant to be basically that. So I don't know what I did when I got the cash out, but I guess I didn't account for taking out of the envelope like I thought I did because I was transferring money. Anyways, it was a very confusing and different way to kind of mix cash and accounts and all that jazz. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this back to the bank to deposit it and just chuck it in savings pretty much because I keep a $100 buffer in my account and that's give or take where it's at now. So if I was to transfer it to savings, I'd have no buffer. So I think I'm just going to put this towards our savings. So anyway, sorry for the confusion. I'm going to go ahead and update, just fill out the check-in so it's ready for next week, which I don't really think, I may as well bring you along for. If you want to stick around, if you want to watch, you can watch. If not, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. So let me just quickly fill this out and I'll be done for the night and ready to go lay in bed, which clearly I need a break. So, oh my gosh, what dates will it be? Will anything work tonight? 7, 28, 29, 30. No. 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Yeah. 4. Okay. Alright, so we have now filled in our weekly check-in with our brand new numbers that we're starting the week on. Like I said, I already bought the hammock, so actually I guess I should write what it was, shouldn't I? I wish I had white out. Why am I like this? So I had 220. And I have already spent that money, but I guess let's leave it blank for the check-in. Just to have something to look forward to. There's a little spoiler. You can hear how tired I am. I think I sound intoxicated or under some sort of substance, which I wouldn't know because I have never been either. Like, actually. Anyways, I hope you all have a great night. if it's night for me, in case you can't tell. Or day, or whatever it is. Sorry, this is not my proudest work. I'm not about to be sharing this on all of my socials to get people to watch because I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Anyways, thank you for accepting me for who I am. You are legends. Have a great day. Bye. Can't believe I'm putting this on the internet.